'Tis the season to buy a Disney discounted home. That's right, guys. Every year, right around the holiday season, a lot of homes around the Disney World area lose a little bit of their momentum from the summer. They didn't sell, maybe they were overpriced. Or maybe it's just right now, as of the time that I'm recording this, which is, let's see here, we are October 24th today. So this might come on the YouTube channel a little bit later. But there are many homes right now that are sitting on the market in the greater Orlando area. And I know everybody wonders, hey, can I get a home in the Disney area that is affordable, that is something that would fit my budget, and can I get it at a discount? One of the things I always say, guys, is if you're looking for a deal, if you're searching during the holidays, you will see the homes that really have to sell are the ones that are sitting out there. I always say if it's Christmas or there's someone that has a Christmas tree in their photos and they're trying to sell their home, they're very, very motivated buyers, and you can get some incredible deals. So without any further ado, I've got my top 5 discounted Disney area homes for you today. And these are real homes, and this is all the information. I would love to help you with your search. But if you have a trusted friend or someone that you're working with already and they haven't pointed these out to you, you may want to ask yourself a question or share these homes with them. So let's take a quick look here. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. All righty, so here we go. So where are we, right? Let's just zoom out just a little so you can get an idea. Here's the greater Orlando area, right? And then this big area that says Bay Lake and Lake Buena Vista, all in the gray, that is Disney World, okay? That is the Disney World area. And so when you're thinking about Disney, you have some corridors. This is 192. This has tons of shops, Margaritaville, lots of restaurants, lots of little attractions that kind of feed off of the Disney momentum. And then you're entering into the Four Corners area. So you've got the North Four Corners area, which is Claremont, and over here 429 Winter Garden. And then you got the South Four Corners area. And this is where we're going to find our little cluster of homes by Champions Gate. So these are all going to be within 15 minutes, of Disney, some of them even less, like this one over here, less, maybe like 7 or 8 minutes. Very, very, very close. The biggest thing you have to deal with around here is a little bit of the tourist traffic. So let's start with our first property. And a quick note, guys, before we dive into our first property, what are things you can look for to find your own discounted homes? The biggest thing that we're going to look for is days on the market. And we can set up a search like this for you, looking for homes that have been on the market for quite some time. So first up, guys, we have 203 Resort Drive in Davenport, and this one had a $20,000 price reduction. Okay, so it's currently listed for $340, and I focus, guys, on properties that are in the middle range to lower range. So things, properties in the 340s, 350s. I really want this to be affordable for you. Most of these are going to be zoned short-term rental and not in flood zones. And you can tell here, minimum lease period is 1 to 7 days. So this little beauty has been on the market for quite some time, and every single one of these guys has a pool. So you can purchase this as an investment property, and you can also use it. So if you purchase it as a second home, as little as 10% down, and then you can use it when it's not being used and have it either break even or cash flow for you. And that's going to depend on how aggressively you market it, and also how you use the furniture, make it more appealing to potential vacationers. This one is pretty neat and clean. Nothing really special in terms of jumps out. But if you're also working in the Disney area, guys, this might be a good area for you to purchase your first home. Okay, so this one here, $20,000 off the price. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,500 square feet. That's a good size home, guys. And we can see that it started in May, and it started at $360, and it's now down to the $340 price range. So I think that's a really good one. And then just again, in terms of like the location really quick before we jump to the next one. We can see that our location is, I believe this one is the, it's one of these right around here. It's not immediately jumping out at me. Let me look at this map right over here. And so, yeah, it's going to be very, very close to the Disney area, as you see with the other properties. So let's jump over to the next one. This one is 757 Nowell Drive, and it is sitting at 349,900. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,650 square feet. Look at this, guys. 84 days on the market. That's almost 3 months. It's probably ready for another price reduction. It's been reduced already 20,000. And I really liked the curb appeal of this home, and super cute. Has kind of like a Key West turquoise, style going on with the colors and some rose. Definitely a lot of colors in this house, but you can make any color work with the right decor. So if you go with that Florida feel, you can make it work, and it can actually pop on pictures. This most likely is somebody's home. Again, you can use these as your home if you're here in the area and you want to be close to Disney, or a vacation home, or a vacation rental / home. So this is a nice big area, a lot of room. I would probably repaint it. It's just too many colors going on, which is probably, look at this, just in this one, you have yellow, orange, turquoise. Guys, you can't necessarily have, that many colors going on in your property. So when you see a home like this and there's weird colors and there's things going on in it, that's a deterrent. But it can also create savings for you if you're able to look past little things like too much decor, or kind of messy, or bad paint. This could be a great choice for you in a home like this. If it's been sitting on the market for 90 days, and we can work with the seller on maybe paying $10,000 or $15,000 towards your closing costs. If you're a first-time home buyer, if you haven't bought a home within 3 years, we can use several grant programs with the state of Florida and the county, anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. So there's really no reason, why you couldn't see yourself in a home like this. Of course, I know some good painters as well. But look at that pool, guys. Now this is everything, right? It's a pool, there's a pool, and it's got some of the privacy plastic, as I like to call. A lot of these communities have properties that are fairly close, with pools that are fairly close, and so you'll see some of the homeowners doing things like this to give them just a little bit more privacy. But it's enclosed, it's nice, it's neat, it's clean. I think this one is a really good deal waiting to happen. Okay, let's jump over to the number 3 on our top 5, which is going to be 317 Buckingham Circle. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, almost 1,800 square feet, 1,776. And it's listed for $359. It's been on the market for about a month, but they have already reduced the price. These guys are super seller motivated. I'm sorry, reduced $25,000 from appraised value for a quick sale. Sometimes you're like, hey, why is somebody selling? Anything could be going on. Sometimes people are, moving, relocating for jobs. Sometimes, people are getting a divorce. Sometimes people pass away. There's a lot of different reasons why somebody would want to discount a property and sell fairly quickly that you might not be aware of. And look at this kitchen, guys. This one is really neat, really clean. It's just move-in ready. Or with a little bit of tweaking, you can make it pump up that vacation appeal. Look at the pool. You could see it from the kitchen. I always love it when you can see the pool in the home, and it's not closed off. That should be, one of the selling features of the home. Love this big master. You could see there's a lot of big furniture, which is what you want to look for when you're looking at a master, to kind of give you a sense of how much space can that master, will that master have. And you could see this one, definitely not a vacation home. Somebody, is raising their family here, but it's super neat, super clean. Love to see this. Also love it when another giveaway when you are looking at, let's see here, when you're looking at a home and you're like, hey, do these people really take care of a home? And there's two tips that I always say: the laundry room and the garage. And you saw that laundry room is super cute. It is, staged. And if you see a very neat and clean garage, that's another indicator of a home that's been really well maintained. So I'm loving this home for you. I think this is a great home. I love the hedges around here, which is something I would personally look for, because again, when I get in my bathing suit, I'm not about trying to have people take a look. I'm a private person. And then it's a nice corner lot. So great photos. You've got a lot of privacy. And these people are pretty much yelling that they are ready to discount this home. And you can see here there's a community pool as well. In terms of, the amenities with some of these homes are going to have less. The HOA here is only $130. If we look per month, the other one is $52. Really, that's an annual fee of $600. And then you've got $245 every month. So this one's going to have more amenities. So you don't always have to buy a home that's going to have a lot of HOA dues or HOA fees. And you can still be in a vacation zoned community. And guys, if this is going to be your vacation home, great. Or if it's going to be your permanent home, great. But having that additional vacation home zoning can really help. So let's go ahead and get to number 4. Okay, so number 4 is 725 Drummy Drive. And this, guys, has been on the market for, 115 days. So that's like several months on the market. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1,708 square feet. And this one had a $25,000 price cut. This one does have the average monthly fees of $250 per month. And so what you're going to want to see is, hey, what do I get with that? So you're always going to want to look at your community features. And this one, that fee includes your cable and your ground maintenance. And so there are some things in terms of security. There's a gated community as well. So if that's important to you and you're still into cable, I don't know, that could be something, that makes sense. This one, I really loved the inside. These colors are very popular right now. And so they have a lot of, curb appeal when you're looking. These are great photos that they've done of the home. And you can see it's kind of like a multi-split. So you've got living room and family room and your open kitchen, nice modern kitchen, great appliances. This one is definitely taking the cake, on the upgrades and the ability to just kind of move in and not have to do a whole lot. So also really loving the deck here. There is a little bit of cracking. That's normal in Florida. Our houses are built on sand. So you just want to kind of maybe refresh that, but a good size pool. A lot of the newer pools are what I would call bathtubs. So you want to definitely look at the pool. If it's just for you and you don't want a lot of maintenance, you want what's a plunge pool. There's a few pools like that. But I tend to go a little bit older for the homes to get the bigger pools. Now to put pools in, I mean, you're looking at $80,000, $100,000 easily. So it's much more cost efficient to go ahead and purchase a home that has a pool already rather than, going the other route. All right, so let's head over to our next Disney discounted home. We are almost done, guys. 616 Oak Hill Trail in Kissimmee. So this one here, it had a $30,000 price reduction. We're at $359, and it's been on the market now 114 days. It's one of our only 4 bedrooms, 1,600 square feet. And again, this is in a vacation zone area, no minimum lease period. That means even 1 day, right? This one says 20-minute drive, to Disney. It's just very, very, very affordable in terms of all the things that it's offering. The price here originally was $389. So $389 was the price on this one. Let's take a look inside. I like that nice, roof. You definitely want a newer roof. You want a nice architectural shingle. I'm not digging what's happened here in the lawn, but when I look inside the home, it's just ready to move in. You may not be a fan of tile, but we love tile here. And with the right furniture, you could do like, you know, maybe a sand color with the gray and maybe a pop of yellow. And that might be helpful. If you need help with, you know, designing homes or staging homes, that's something I do as well. I do it with my listings, and I'm happy to also do it separately to give you some design planning for your home. If you're getting it ready for an Airbnb, we also have companies that are local that can help stage these homes for you. You want to theme them. People are looking for themes like Minnie and Mickey and Avatar and stuff. And here's the pool area. I personally actually like this little tin roof here. It does get hot on the pool decks. And so having a covered area is very nice. And then here, I'm not sure what they're doing with the gates over there, but it's also nice to have that kind of Florida room. And then you've got another little area over here on the deck. Deck needs a little bit of pressure washing. But I think overall, this is a good deal. You've got, you know, to work a little bit with that grass. But I think that one is definitely, you know, a good deal. So, you know, just some things you want to look for. Again, days on the market. You want to look for maybe homes that have a little bit of issues going on, like the paint, or maybe the furniture is not looking so great. I think I have one more for you here before we wrap it up. Okay, so that was number 5. Okay, I had to include this one. This is like a bonus, right? So this home is more like a family home, but still in a vacation rental zoned area. And this one had the biggest price drop. It was $399 and now it is $365. It's kind of small, 1,225 square feet. But it gave me like super, you know, kind of family vibes. And it is our biggest price cut, right? So you have more of a traditional layout here. I love the grass. Just has a lot of great curb appeal. And the inside is nice and neat and clean. And even though we have a smaller kitchen, it is definitely a nice updated kitchen. I actually even like these additional kind of IKEA style wardrobe closet cabinets. So yeah, I'm really liking this home, you know, for what it is. I wanted to show you as we get a little further out. Somebody really loved their inserted cabinets here. So that's, some people really like the, you know, the custom cabinets, others don't. But as we get a little closer, I'm going to scroll, be patient with me, guys. There's the garage. I wanted to show you this little outside kitchen. So they went ahead and did a kind of a cute little outside kitchen and an enclosed Florida room. This is what I'm talking about. I think this is the problem with the house. I think people get excited about everything it has to offer, and then they see this pool. I'm not sure what's going on. If we could see, like, here are the steps. And there's a nice little fountain feature, but I feel like there's so much missed opportunity here with this pool. I'm not sure what's happening. It's kind of underwhelming. But if a plunge pool and low maintenance, you know, typically people are like, hey, Jen, like how much does it cost to maintain a pool? Because you're looking at water and electricity and chemicals and things like that. For about $100, you know, you could kind of add that on to whatever your monthly payment is on your mortgage when you're thinking about a pool. And you can also get a pool company. We've got so many pool companies, so many landscaping companies here in Florida, and I can definitely, you know, help you out with it. But I would like to hear, you know, what are your top, what is out of these 5 that we've seen here, you know, what are your top favorites? And do you have a deal that you feel is even better than some of the ones that we have seen? So definitely let me know in the comments. And if there's an area that you would like to know where there might be deals and price drops and what my opinions are, reach out to me. You can put a little comment in YouTube. I'm also all over social media. So definitely you can find me on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. I'd love to connect with you. Always try to reach out and comment back. So again, my name is Jennifer with Lotus Door Realty here in the greater Orlando area. I personally live in the North Orlando area, which I also love, but I've lived here most of my life. And so there's really not an area I don't know. Subscribe. We do community tours, and I also do advice. And I'm going to be doing more of these kind of style videos. Let me know if you like them, if they're helpful, and we'll see you on the next video.